Wow, words to describe tomorrow night. Monumental, massive. I'm trying to think of another M word, but I can't think of one. What an important game this is for West Ham. We're here to preview it tonight. It's the West Ham versus Frankfurt European semi-final. Yes, don't adjust your sets. It is not a dream. You can pinch yourself all you like. It is the Europa League semi-final first leg match preview played at London Stadium tomorrow night. We're here to talk about it, and I'm joined firstly by Budgie from Green Street Elites. Budgie, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks, Jake. How about marvellous as the third word?
Ah, there we go. Monumental, massive, and marvellous. I'm going to use that
good
tomorrow
shape,
night.
mate.
Brilliant. And of course, I am joined by Mike as well. Mike, how are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Looking forward to it. Big time. Getting excited now.
Yeah. It's I just wish a lot of people have put it on Twitter. This night tonight's going to drag on so much. Let's just get it done. Let's get through tomorrow, and then the first leg will be upon us. But just to make you guys feel any younger, our last European semi-final was 31 years before I was born.
And I remember it quite well.
13 years after I was born.
Well, there we go. Without further ado, let's get into it. Before we do, though, drop a like on the video, subscribe to West Ham Official if you are new. Let's see who we've got in the chat tonight. Antonio Irons, hope you are well, mate. Sharky, I can't put it up on screen because StreamYard don't show, but thank you very much for your 9-month membership. Good evening, everybody, and then sarcastic as always. Evening, Sharky. Congratulations, as 9 months of Jake. Think of the parents that have had over 14. That's not funny, Sharky. You shouldn't say that. You're my favourite member. Shh. But anyway, right, let's get into it then. How are the feelings and how are the nerves 24 or 25 hours before, Budgie?
Well, the feelings and the nerves have just sort of quadrupled in me today because yesterday morning I was watching the game on TV. Right now, I've got a seat in the stadium and the whole day planned. So I'm going. It was a last minute thing. Thank you to people that will remain unnamed, but true legends. Thank you very much for helping me to get to the game tomorrow.
Hope you enjoy it, mate. Hope you enjoy it. Mike, you're going, I believe.
I'm definitely going, mate. Yeah, I just can't wait. You know, it was difficult to get another ticket, but we got one for Tom. Luckily, another season ticket holder we know couldn't go. So me, Tom, and Nick, for you, Budgie, that's 2 of my boys that are coming with me. So yeah, looking forward to it, mate.
How are your nerves treating you today, Mike? Have they got progressively bigger?
You know, to be honest, I wasn't really nervous at all until I just started thinking about it today. Really, everyone texting me like my book. Oh God, what time are you picking me up? And you know, what train we getting? And blah blah blah. And and honestly, you know, it sort of really hit me now that it's actually happening. You know, because it's a long time ago. You know, the last one I remember listening on the radio to that. I remember watching the final. I think that was on the TV, the Anderlecht game. But I remember listening on the radio and it was just, nervous. And it was, what a game it was.
Do you know, my lasting memory of that, because I also listened to it on the radio.
Yeah.
My lasting memory of that was the commentator being drowned out by bubbles.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
you know, to this day, I've never heard anything quite like it.
No.
It was incredible.
Yeah, incredible.
It was fantastic. Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Let's see who else we've got in the chat. Sharky says, looking forward to the game tomorrow. Yeah, there's that, and there's almost the nerves there as well. But Sharky says, quality, Budgie. Gary says, can't wait for tomorrow. Going to be tired in work Friday. God knows what time we will get home. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if we win, if we do manage to win convincingly, there's going to be one good party in Stratford tomorrow night. Because we know, we can't get ahead of ourselves.
You have got to believe that. It's going to be a big party.
Yeah, you know, whatever happens tomorrow night, it's going to be a big, a massive night, and you know, I expect from the Sevilla and the Lyon atmospheres to that to go to another level. You know, people have been putting the videos on of the games before from the DJ, and honestly, that place is going to be packed out from mid-afternoon tomorrow. It's going to be absolutely insane. But Paul's in as well. Hope you are well. Paul says, I watched the final, was 9, cried my eyes out. There we go. Gaze is in as well. Fortune mine, good evening, everyone. 3 steps, history awaits. And the thing that's really got to me today is somebody put on Twitter, we are 2 wins and a draw away from Mark Noble lifting a European Cup.
Oh, what a moment that would be.
I mean, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to add to that at all. But Mark Noble's come out in his pretty much press conference the day that he did, saying, "I will retire at the end of the season, no matter what." But what a send off it will be! So nervous. We all are. Gary says, when we win the trophy, do you think they will do an open top bus tour from Stratford to Upton Park? That would be brilliant. Honestly, the whole of East London is going to be
They've
just
got to do something, haven't they?
Yeah. If they did, I think they definitely would.
And we've been deprived of this for too many years, far too many years. We deserve a parade, I mean, I'm not a local. I mean, I live down by Gatwick, so I would have to travel to come to that, but I would do that. I'd walk for the night if I had to get there. Because that would just be incredible.
But we are getting a little bit ahead of ourselves here, because there are 2 teams that we will have to play and get past in order to lift that trophy. Our opponents for tomorrow night, Frankfurt, Mike, a very similar situation to Lyon in terms of this Europa or bust for them, because I'm just having a look at the league table now, and they're mid-table, as were Lyon when we played them. It's Europa or bust for them, and I think now it's Europa or bust for us.
Oh, most definitely, yeah. I think
into this game,
they've probably been a bit like Lyon, just holding everything back and counting on this. I've seen their results recently. I think they played Saturday and they drew. They've not set the world alight for a long time now, so they are putting all their eggs into one basket, and let's just hope we can smash that basket all to bits and make it into scrambled egg. Because honestly, mate, I'm not joking. The fans are going to be absolutely brilliant. I just hope we get some sort of result tomorrow. As long as we get a win, and any sort of win would be great, because I do even fancy us away from home. I really do. The way we play. Yeah.
Well, especially Budgie, especially the way we played in Lyon. I went into that game, and let's not lie, the first 10 minutes or so they were all over us. They looked dangerous, and I sat back and went, "It's going to be a long night," especially with the game all tied up at 1-1. But we've shown we can do it away from home. But I feel if we can get at least a 1-goal advantage going over to Germany next week, I think we are complete and utter favourites to go through.
Yeah. I mean, I went live with Peach earlier today, and we spoke obviously about similar circumstances. And I actually said, I think it would be really nice if we could take a 2 or 3 goal lead over there with us. I mean, obviously we would all like that. And the way we play at the London Stadium, and the way us guys in the ground can get behind them tomorrow, I think we're very capable of taking a 2 or 3 goal lead into the next leg. And if we can do that, we don't have to shut up shop. But what we do need is for Dec and Thomas Souček to shore up the defence a little bit more, and let the 3 or 4 guys up front go up there and smash it. And we got nothing to lose if we take 2 or 3 goals over there. Absolutely nothing to lose. And we've got the players that are capable of doing just that,
Exactly. Let's have a look at some more of your comments. And CLA says been training today. And some more on that. We're going to go through team news and what David Moyes said just a little bit later on. But what Alace's Barber's put on Twitter was really random. He says West Ham's very own LSA fresh trim, ready for the game on Thursday. He's been training with the first team today. I can't see it. I really can't. On Sunday, it's a different matter, but we're not talking about Sunday.
Maybe if we need to shore it up towards the end of the game, sort of last 10 minutes.
Well, exactly.
We may do. Oh, look, my dog. Bear with me for a second. I'm just going to mute myself.
You're all right, mate.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. I'll take you out for a sec. Let's see what else we've got in. Frema, I hope you are well, my friend. Gary says, if that happened, I'd be crying my eyes like Upton Park, and I'm not a cry. I'll tell you what, even if we get through tomorrow night, you know, that stadium, you know, you'll see Andy in the ground, Mike. You know, it's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for a little while.
Yeah.
So looking forward to seeing Andy tomorrow night.
Yeah. He was gutted after the Chelsea game, but hopefully you and the other 60,000 will be up for it. That's for sure. You know, we know that. Antonio Tariola says we've got to just go into tomorrow's fast and try and score as many as possible, then just defend the second leg. Well, exactly. We've got to be. You know, we're not a side to see games out, and we did that with no problema in Lyon, but. You know, we've seen it in countless times this season. Man United away, Chelsea away just this weekend. We can't see games out. We've got to be so, you know, and we are an innocent side. But if we want to win, we've got to be that time wasting side. We've got to be strategical in what we do. Everybody else does it, so why don't we start doing it? Because if it means we get through, nobody will care.
Oh yeah, I don't care what they do as long as we get through. I mean, we have got to start learning those things, but a lot of them haven't got experience in Europe. I know some have, but a lot of them haven't. So, I mean, so we're learning as we go. Yeah. We're learning on the job.
Yeah, definitely. I think so. Let's bring Budgie back in. There he is. Let's see what else we've got in. Robert, hope you are well. Luke as well. Haven't seen you for a while, mate. Hope you well. It's all up for grabs. It certainly is. It certainly is. Trying to not even think about the final. If we go out to Frankfurt, I'm gonna be heartbroken. Got to take it game by game. We have, and that's what the players should be as well.
Yeah.
We've got this game on Thursday. No doubt the players will be looking at Sunday, and by David Moyes' team selection on Sunday against Chelsea, I'm sure David Moyes will be looking ahead as well if it's anything like we saw from the lineup at Stamford Bridge. But we've still got to take it game by game. Luke's not happy. He's got to go into the office tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not going to work. I got to go to school. You know, get home, West Ham shirt on, ready. Come on, West Ham. Frema says, just hope people will remember to appreciate the occasion where we are now as a club. This is special. Exactly. And if we go out with a massive fight,
yeah,
you know, we've got to just hold our heads up high. Of course, we're going to be gutted, but we've got to hold our heads up high. Don't underestimate the rest. We have given our best players. They will be on fire. I've never seen a cricket score tomorrow. Oh, Gary's confident. Gary's confident. Luke says,
I'd be happy with a 1-0 or at least a 1-goal advantage to go over there with. You know, we can dream of our 2s and 3-0s. We can hope for that, and we can realistically hope for that. But you know, I'd be happy with a 1-goal advantage going over there. I really would.
Luke says, can win by an own goal. For all I
do.
care,
I don't care.
Do whatever. You know. Robert says, I would take a 1-0 loss tomorrow, depending on the team, and I think we can get a result over there. We've proven we can get results away from home. You know, in the group stage, we've got results away from home, and of course against Lyon, which was, for all of us, a pleasant surprise, us winning that. What we wanted to win, but it was a pleasant surprise in the manner we won it, how comfortable it was. A bit of that was down to Lyon as well, but a bit of that was down to how good we actually were. You know, and there's no denying that. Mandy, hope you are well. However, what Moyes has said a few times, the first game is just half time. Does that mean Moyes will focus more on not conceding the first game and look to get Zuma back for the second? I don't think he can afford to do that, to be honest with you, Mandy, because this is our home leg. If this was the away leg, I think it's completely different. This is the home leg. This is where we've got to take the advantage over to Germany, I think. Mike, we've got to, you know,
we got to go for it, mate. I mean,
advantage.
I mean, if we get Zuma back, then we got to count that as a plus. You know what I mean? And just got to go out there with what we've got. I thought Johnson had a decent game in the middle of defence on Sunday, so I've got no worries about him playing there. I said that the year before the game, Jake, and I thought he would be okay, and he was. So luckily we still got Dawson for that. So yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about that. I think we just got to go out there and play and try and get the result. Just try and get some advantage over them. I mean, they've looked at us probably. They've seen what we do. They know what we do from corners. They looked at Antonio. you know, and they're probably thinking, oh, right, we've got to stop him, blah, blah, blah. But, hey, it's all right looking at that and knowing what we got. It's dealing with it on the night. And they don't see players like Antonio in their league very often. He's a different sort of player. And it's all right having a look at it and thinking they're going to suss it out. But when it comes down to it, it's a lot more difficult.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, I think.
Sorry, go on, John.
No, go on.
I was going to say, you know, if he starts with Lanzini in the 10 role, they're not going to really know what he's capable of either. To be fair.
That's true.
He can pull out a rabbit from a hat, that man, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, if we've got him and say Bowen and Fornells on they're in trouble. They're in big trouble.
Yeah. They're in trouble if we perform as a team, which, you know, the atmosphere in there tomorrow is going to be incredible. And Mike, I'll come back to you. The fact is that, you know, the players have vocally come out and said in those Seville and Lyon games, the fans got us through. That's exactly what we've got to do.
Oh, the atmosphere has been great in all those games. You know, going back to the group games. Well, you come with us, Jake, didn't you? When you went to the what was it? The Genk game, was it?
Genk game.
I mean, they were all great atmospheres. It's been great to be there on those occasions. And you know, West Ham fans, we've been deprived of this for many, many years. You know, we got to make the most of it. You know, and really enjoy it. Just get there, get behind the team, give them everything. No matter what.
And, you know, and the fact that it's the occasion of it being semi-final, that's going to inspire us lot in the stadium.
Yeah.
To be a lot more vocal, a lot more electric. You know, we're gonna have a lot more impact on the atmosphere in that stadium tomorrow because of it being, you know, a semi-final, for goodness sakes.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to drive me, that's for sure.
Yeah,
you know?
Certainly. It's a fatness as well. It's we're going to do a predicted lineup in a second, but it's a massive game for many players. But one guy I think these two legs are incredibly massive for is our man between the sticks, Alphonse Areola. He's performed in the cup games. He's performed in Europe. He's got to step up again, Budgie.
Oh, listen, I think he's probably one of the best signings we've made in the last 5 years. You know, I mean, okay, he's only a loan signing at the moment, and it's my belief that he should be a permanent signing in the summer. And you know, he's definitely shown what he's capable of. He's shown that he's a club member, a team player. You know, and you know, as I said earlier on, that one image of him saving that shot where he's going left, his hand's going right, he saves the shot. That one image alone should inspire all of us to get behind that guy.
Yeah. And the fact is as well that he hasn't been playing in the Premier League, but Mark, you don't hear a peep out of him saying he's moaning, he's not happy, he's complaining, he's not starting. No, he started every single game, I believe, in this European journey. And
he has started one Premier League game, hasn't he?
I think he started one.
I think it might have been one. I
mean,
United,
wasn't it?
Yeah, it might have been Man United. I mean, what Budgie's saying there is, without him, we wouldn't be still in it, because that save for me was a absolute worldie of a save. It was brilliant. It was pretty similar to the one that Pope made against us a couple of weeks ago. I mean, it was a phenomenal save, and I don't know how he stopped it. I really don't, because that was, as soon as he hit it, I thought that's in. You know, but what a save! Strong hand. I mean, he just reacted quickly, and you know, as well as reacting, that strong hand to keep it out. I mean, phenomenal save.
Yeah, and it felt safe as well.
Yeah,
you know,
he has been very good when he's been called upon in these games. You know, that is 100% sure. Let's take some comments. Let's get into some predicted lineups, so you two get your minds brewing about who you will be starting tomorrow. Sam says, please tell us what's going on with Frankfurt fans. Is it going to be like Barcelona, 40,000 of them? Well, if there are 40,000 of them coming over, there'll be 40,000 nowhere near that stadium. That's for sure. The figure that we've heard is around 10,000 have come over or are making the trip over. We know a maximum of just under 3,000 are going to get in the stadium. So
yeah,
you know,
Oh, you know, and we can't deny, you know, the Frankfurt fans the privilege of coming to London to watch the game in the pubs and enjoying the atmosphere and soaking it up. We can't
because we're
deny
going to do
that.
exactly
You know,
the same next
we
week.
we expect, yeah, exactly. We expect to be welcomed when we go, and we're probably going to have about 3,000 seats available to us officially, and we're probably going to take another 6,000 to 8,000 out there again.
Yeah.
So you know, it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? You know, I just hope and pray that A, the Frankfurt fans behave themselves, and B, the English fans behave themselves.
Yeah.
You know, regardless of what team they support as well.
Definitely. Let's take some comments and get in this predicted lineup then. So for MS's Frankfurt have been better away from home. Maybe if we contain them tomorrow, we will have a go at their place. Who knows? You know, they are a team in disarray as well, because I'm just having a look at where they stand in the league. And I mentioned it earlier on, is that they are not doing very well in the league. They currently sit, where are they? I've got sure ninth they are. They are ninth, and they are a huge 35 points off Bayern Munich on top spot. So very similar to Lyon. They need this. But Luke says, we play well on the breakaway from home. 0-0 ain't a bad result. Let's scroll
They
down.
have made a fatal mistake, though, haven't they? Frankfurt.
Yeah.
They released a press statement stating how good they are, and you know, now we look forward to the fun. Now we look forward to this. Now we do this. Now it's the final.
Yeah.
Now we smash the hammers or something.
Yeah, bring it on.
Silly. That's just going to put another, you know, post-it note on the dressing room door tomorrow night.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, don't stab a sleeping dragon.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Chris from Leicester ITV says, would love 3 names on the 3 European trophies this year. Good luck, you Irons, and to you when you play Roma, I think it is, Chris. So,
I mean, for the first time in history, isn't it? 3 British teams could be on the 3 European titles.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Got to be loud tomorrow, because their fans will be mental indeed. We rarely score loads of goals. Just get through the tie. It'll be cagey tomorrow. They will sit back. They are going for the point. I know they don't get points, but they are going for the draw tomorrow. I can imagine to take it back to their place on their soil. If we win this cup, does that mean we win this? That we can win the Super Cup? Yeah, we will be entered in to the Super Cup. I'm not sure where the UEFA Conference League teams come into this, but I don't think they do in this Super Cup. So yeah, we'll take on whoever wins the irrelevant competition that goes on a Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
Alex Krauser, get a hat trick. I'll tell you what, Luke, if that happens, I will personally refund every single £1 of membership money you've ever given to this channel. I will personally refund it.
What, both of them?
Yeah, get a quid on it. It will be a tough game, William. It certainly will be. Alessi to score if he's playing tomorrow. That's a shout. Tell you what, I don't want to see him tomorrow. Let's see if these two want to see him in the side as we do a predicted lineup. Right, then who wants the easy one in goal? Who are we going for? Shout it out.
It's got to be Ariada, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely nailed on.
Definitely. The 2 centre backs then, Mike.
Oh, I think Dawson and Johnson.
Yeah, I think he'll stick with them, to be honest with you. The 2 full-backs, Budgie.
I'm looking, say, Creswell and Soufal, if I'm honest.
No, yeah, I suppose Johnson's there at centre back, any. Yeah, I think that's what will happen. The 2 defensive midfielders, Mike.
Yeah, that's an easy one, isn't it? Rice and Souček.
Certainly is, especially after Rice pretty refreshed after not playing on Sunday. The number 10, you've already mentioned him, Budgie.
Got to be Manuel Lanzini, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll go for it. So.
It's got to be him or Pablo Fornals, but I'm thinking more Lanzini for tomorrow's game.
Yeah. Mike, are we going Bowen and Fornals?
Yeah, definitely. Fornals out on the left. Yeah, Bowen on the right.
And then I don't think you even need to waste oxygen, because we've only got one. That's not his first name. We've only got one striker, so he will be the one playing.
Got to be Nicky, isn't it?
Yeah, certainly. Certainly. So this could be the team, and I think, to be fair, I don't think there'll be any changes from this. Ariola in goal. We're back four of Creswell, Dawson, Ballon, Dawson, accompanied by Johnson and Sufal. Suchek, Rice, Lanzini, Fornals, Bowen, Antonio. I don't see Moyes doing any different than that, lads.
No,
No.
not at all. No. And I actually can't even see him putting Noble on the bench for tomorrow night, purely and simply because I think he wants him for the second leg and he doesn't want to give them a look at him.
Wow, there we go. Hey ho. But Mike, let's go on to some team news then. So David Moyes in his press conference has let quite a lot out today, to be honest with you, which is quite unusual for him. He talked about both Zuma, Ogbonna and Issa Diop. So Zuma, he's back doing some light work. He did not train today, but he's ahead of schedule, hopefully back for the second leg. Ogbonna's back in the building. Angelo is back in the building, but David Moyes will be incredibly surprised if he affects the rest of the season or plays in another game this season. And in terms of Issa Diop, he says he's doing quite well. He feels a little better than we first hoped. It won't be as long as we thought. It's positive news, Mike, but it's probably not going to affect anything for tomorrow's game.
No, and I wouldn't risk him any of them anyway. Zuma, especially, I would keep him for the second leg.
Definitely.
If he's going to be fit, maybe if he's fit enough to have a little run out against Arsenal, that would be fine. 20 minutes or something like that. See how it goes for Thursday night. But hey, if there's talking about him all being available for the final,
wouldn't that be something?
Well, it would be. I think
if we get to the final and they're all three available, then great.
Yeah, I think as well as the fact is that we've heard that news today, Budgie, and we do expect when that team sheet comes out just before 7 o'clock tomorrow that it will be Johnson with Dawson after that news.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain of that myself. You know, the only alternative is to have Johnson out on the left and have Creswell partnering. Now that's a likely scenario, but not as likely as Ben Johnson being in there. Creswell's a lot more effective when he breaks forward than Johnson is, to be fair.
Yeah, I agree.
He's a lot more accomplished, is what I should say. You know, passing ability and everything else is a lot more practiced and perfected. So I can see him being out on the left in fairness, you know, as we suggested.
Which comes with age with a player like Creswell and Johnson. I think that centre back role in that makeshift role that he's playing now that he's been forced to play it's actually working better for him than playing Creswell there because I don't particularly rate Johnson's crossing, and I think Creswell's crossing on his day can be a lot better. But let's take some more comments then. I'm going to scroll up. Irons indeed. Jazz, I hope you're well, mate. As long as we don't make individual mistakes, we will match them up across the park. Yeah, that's the key. No individual errors and mistakes tomorrow, and I think we match them up and we get a positive result, if I'm honest with you. So hopefully. Zuma to play. Oh, I don't know, Sharky. I don't know.
That's a long shot, Sharky.
It is.
Very much so.
Certainly. Mandy's team is Ariola, back four of Dawson, Johnson, Sufan and Crest, Rice, Suchek and Fornals. Oh, maybe Lanzini on the wing. Oh, I prefer Fornals out on the wing personally, but Lanzini, Bowen and Antonio, so the same team, just with Lanzini and Fornals perhaps swapping positions. Hey ho.
Yeah, during the game they may very well do that.
Yeah.
And also Bowen also, you know, I mean he does like to come into the centre from time to time, especially when the play is over on the left. He likes to bring himself in, make himself more available. I can see that happening, you know, and I can see Lanzini and Fornals switching from time to time. But I think generally he's going to start with Fornals out on the left.
Yeah, I think that's bang on, to be fair, Mike, as well as, but he might switch it up every now and then just to try something different for whatever circumstance the game is in at that time.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Fornals drop back as basically just in front of the left back, haven't we, really? And then make it into a back five. So, I mean, that's why he's out wide, I think, because he can track back in there. And if they do need to make it into a back five, that's what will happen. I'd like to think we'd be more on the attack than that tomorrow night. I think we've got to be on the front foot.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I thought Fornals has been playing really well. I mean, he's had a couple of games where well, some of his passing just gone a little bit astray, but some of his passes have been phenomenal in the last few games. Some
Well,
of his first-time balls have been
how
so
many
accurate.
assists is he getting right now?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
You know, his assist rate has probably gone up by about 30% in the last 2 weeks.
yeah.
You know, he's
Yeah.
been incredibly good.
Yeah.
You know, it's been suggested to me by a couple of people that I chat to that that Moyes might start with Yarmolenko on the right and Bowen up front and no Antonio.
Especially as well because we know that Antonio didn't start on Sunday. It's the fact is that we've got Yarmolenko there. Maybe if it's even for 45, well, maybe that's the master stroke that Moyes is thinking of. I didn't think Yarmolenko did very bad on Sunday.
He did okay.
I don't think he put a foot wrong, to be honest with you.
He did all right. Yeah,
He did. He did.
He showed
did.
he was working for the shirt.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, you could see it in the ground that probably some things you didn't see on the telly. He was getting frustrated and running back. Oh god! But I thought he played pretty decent. It is a long shot, I think, but it is possible. Let Rice score again when I see him snog that badge. Indeed. So Mandy's going to say playing Fornals and Lanzini allows Rice or Souček to join the offense offensively. Yeah, and they switch and mix things up and you know alternate.
Yeah.
Zuma plays. It's a long shot, probably not, but who knows? Please no Masuaku. Again, we understand why we say that, but I don't think he was too bad on Sunday. I thought defensively he's the best I've seen him for quite a while. I thought he was pretty good defensively for his standards. But Antonio says Zuma won't be fit. Alesi will be starting. Zuma will start the second leg. I think there's more chance of Krezlov starting there over Alesi. We know the stuff that we've heard. He's training and this and that and the other, but.
I mean, there's a possibility of Alesi coming in, but I would have thought that Ben Johnson will get the shout over Alesi.
Yeah,
I think Alesi he's got to train with the squad because he's probably going to play, against Arsenal on Sunday. So he's got to be in with the squad playing, and he's also got to be in with the squad because he might be needed in that game to come off the bench. So I mean, it's the right thing to be doing.
Yeah,
it's the right thing to be. They left him out of the under-23 game. It was the right thing to do.
Yeah. And that was an indication as well because Alesi isn't just a key player; he's a captain of the under-23.
He is. I've watched a few under-23 games, and he's one of the main men, really.
That he is 100%.
He does a lot of work.
Yeah,
off the ball, he does a lot of work.
Yeah,
and I think that's probably why he's got the nod out of all of the defensive players.
Yeah,
in under-23s because he is the captain. He does, and he's earned that captaincy. With the work rate that he puts in and stuff. I've watched a few of the under-23 games, and he does stand out.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does, and there's a reason he's getting the nod over, as we said, any other defender in the under-23 setup for perhaps even starting, which I think will happen on Sundays. I don't think Moyes is left with any other option. Edward says, let's go Hammers. Indeed, brother. Nobes on the left and Masuaku. Sir Hennessy says, maybe we should try to put Antonio on the right and Bowen up front or as a false nine. Would be interesting. See, you mentioned a false nine, and I thought at times in the Chelsea game when Fornals was drifting down the middle, I thought this was I thought he was playing almost as in a kind of false nine role. That could be something to mix things up as well. David Moyes has got plenty of options. And we've got 15 players, but he's got plenty of options with the players he's got. Antonio could push out to the right, and Bowen could come into the middle for 5 or 10 minutes to see if that makes a difference.
I think Bowen's a lot more comfortable out on that wing, though.
Yeah,
I think he's kind of cemented his name into that position, if you like.
Yeah.
We've got some decent right-footed, right-sided players. I include Ryan Fredericks in that. We've got some decent right-sided players, but Bowen is not going to get dislodged by anybody we've got in the squad, in my opinion. So, like, for the suggestion that he might play up front and Antonio to play a winger type role, I think that's less likely than Antonio being replaced by him and someone like Fredericks or Yarmolenko being played out on the right.
Yeah.
Probably
I'm just
more
gonna.
likely Yarmolenko because he's got that left peg on him, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has. I'm just gonna hold you there because we've got someone special in tonight. God, Clips, West Ham Clips. Hope you well, mate. How are you doing? How are you doing? Well, we've just got to mention it for 1 second. His videos week on week are getting better and better. They are getting better and better.
I love them.
They are just, everybody loves them, and everybody comes together just to spend, the day after a game, just 2.5 minutes, just laughing.
Just to watch the astronaut.
Hope you are well, mate. But anyway, let's take some more comments. I just saw that and I thought I'd put that, but let's scroll back up. Gary says he may go for a back five for safety tomorrow. I can't see it. Very excited. Add nerves to that, Coniston. Add nerves to it because we all are. Yeah. Funny we predict the team. We only have 15 players. I don't know how we do it and we get it right most weeks, to be honest with you, but we didn't get it right on the Chelsea game. Duke's in as well. Duke, hope you are well, my friend. John says, other than Bowen, Cressy and Sufo, they are our best two crosses of the ball. Yeah, I agree. Exactly. Let's go Irons. I pray Antonio scores tomorrow. I want to see a celebration. I think it's a lot more than that, Gary. We want to see a celebration and we want to be 1-0 up or 2-0 up or 3-0 up. Yarmouth, Ukrainian goals. Very good, Luke. Very good. Fremmer says, I agree, Masuaku had a decent game. Everybody's saying hello to Clips. Robert says, apparently they like to eat breakfast and shoot early. Also get a lot of crosses in. There we go. Our Frankfurt expert right here. Shooting, Rob, sounds like cheating to me. Bring Yarmer on for the last 10 minutes. A bit of energy, maybe. We did. Well, he doesn't give us much energy, but something different. A few step overs with 10 minutes to go. Who knows? So Duke's coming early. There's always one, isn't there, that comes in early with the prediction.
Yeah, nice one, Duke.
3-1 West Ham win. Love to see it, Duke. Love to see it. Luke says exactly passing pointlessly around the box is what gentlemen do. John says Frankfurt play a counter-attacking game similar to us. If we at least get a draw, we can take the second game, and we've got to play our own way. We've got to do our own.
We've got to allow them to come on to us so that we can play our break.
100%.
We've been quite good at that recently. I mean, even against Chelsea last week, we still had a few decent breaks. It was just unfortunate that the result was the way it was, but
yeah,
I don't think we deserved it. I think the minimum we deserved was a draw against Chelsea.
Yeah. 100%.
I think we deserved a point. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, we did, and it was just a gutting feeling, a really gutting feeling when that goal went in because of how hard we worked. As somebody just put on Twitter, and he's doing it for every minute. 24 hours and 22 minutes to go. Peter, hope you're well. Cannot wait to meet up with everyone tomorrow. Very jealous, Duke. Very jealous.
I'll be there, Joe. Don't worry, mate.
Sir Hennessy says, even Antonio playing as an attacking midfielder for 10 minutes, having Bowen up front, Ben Rama coming off the bench to go out wide. We've only got 15 players that we use, but we've got options. Peter, hope you are well. Antonio is going for a 1-1. Manny says, if we have no pace on their left side, Moyes could play a trump card in Freddie. Exactly. And it's funny, the fact is that we say we've only got 15 players, but there's so many different things Moyes could do to surprise not only us, but Frankfurt, because I'm sure...
just imagine if he played, say, for example, Benny and Yarmer up front in a 5-3-2. Could you imagine that? I think that would be quite effective, to be fair.
Well, when we're being honest with it, David Moyes is getting in the swing of making changes now, so we might continue.
You never know.
Steady on, Jay.
Yeah, well, yeah, steady on. Yeah, I think Fredericks is a... I think.
Carry on. No, I was going to say Chuck Perkins up there with Antonio.
Wow, we've got so many things we can do. So many things. I think Fredericks will make an impact sub. He's got some pace which we don't have in the side. Yeah. Antonio has got to start, but we're saying as the fact is that we could, if Antonio wants to, make changes. John says playing the World Club winners last weekend will stand us in good stead for this game. Indeed. Don't rate Fredericks myself. Good going forward, can't defend. No, I like him. I like him a bit more than that. I think he offers us something different, which we don't have, that pace and that. And he's got a decent cross on him. But anyway, right, it's time to move on to some predictions then. So I'm going to go first because somebody always.
Come on, Jay, you go first, mate.
Yeah, I'll go first. I think I deserve it.
You deserve it, mate. Go on, you take it.
I got to think about it now. I'm going to go. Should I be boring? Yeah, I'm going to be boring. 1-0 West Ham. Mikel Antonio. Mike.
2-0.
Goal scorers.
I fancy Antonio to get one. I know I said that for the last couple of weeks. I do fancy him to get one. Antonio and Bowen.
Yes. Bowen's on fire. And he's something with Danny Dyer. Budgie, prediction?
I'm going to go with 3-1.
Same as Duke, yeah.
I'm going to go with 3-1. I'm going to suggest that Antonio will get one, but he'll also get 2 assists. Bowen to get the other 2. He's on fire. He's on fire according to these men tonight. 3-1. Come on, you Iron said Shark gets a lot of confidence. There's also some apprehension here as well. 1-1. 1-1. First leg and all. Exactly. Now we've got to get used to this kind of stuff. I'll tell you what, one thing we haven't mentioned, Lanzini's due a goal and he's due a good performance as well. What better time, Mike?
Yeah, too right. Yeah, he is due a goal. Also, you got to think penalties.
Penalties,
no, not that far ahead into the next game. I'm thinking if we get a penalty, he's got to take it.
Lanzini is the man for the penalties.
Yeah,
but then,
definitely. Then Craig Dawson takes a good penalty.
Into the work, Creswell can pull out a penalty and all, mate.
I think the two probable penalty takers, if Lanzini is not on the pitch, is probably going to be Declan Rice. I think he will take that ball off whoever has it in her hand if it's not Lanzini, if I'm honest with you. But Clips, I've got to say one thing. Your account is superb, but it's being very closely followed by the Craig Dawson parody account. That never fails to disappoint every single day. You just scroll down and it's just superb. Absolutely superb. But you are the top, Clips, don't worry. You are the top. Nobody has ever beat you. Antonio's going for 3-1. Oh, I wondered how long it would take. I'll tell you what, Sharky, it took you 41 minutes to use the Dawson emoji. I mean, Dawson to score. Indeed, you can use that exclusive members only emoji by clicking the join button, just by the subscribe button. So hopefully, if the subscribe button just says subscribed, just next to it, press the join button. Join us for just $2.99 or $4.99 a month to help the channel. And I mean, let's be honest, who wouldn't want a Craig Dawson emoji to use when they see fit and when they like Sharky does every single show. Bremer 2-1. Would love a Lanzini screamer. I would love any goals. You know, let's take any sort of advantage going into that game. I'd take right now. Any sort of advantage going into Germany. Loses if we win 3-1 the second leg, we'll give irresistible power syndrome. I'll tell you what, it's going to give us everything under the sun for the next 180 minutes of Europa League football. Dawson, it's a mean pen. He does. I'll tell you what, he nearly broke that net in that Carabao Cup game. Bang.
We had a whole team full of decent penalty takers on that night again.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, indeed. 4-0 goals says Antonio.
Ben Ryan's quality.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, they all took very good penalties, I thought, and we won the game on happy days. John says, Mickey, don't mention the P word. Exactly. Antonio says, I've had an irritable bowel all day watching West Ham rated videos. Nervous. It's probably been the last hour and a half. It's getting close now, Jake. It's getting close. It's getting close. Peter says, I think we need at least a 2-goal advantage for when we go to their place. Mm-hmm.
I agree, Peter. That's what I said earlier. Yeah. 2 or 3 goals.
But there we go. Before I go on to my favourite question for a preview, let's talk about what we're going to be doing right here on West Ham Unofficial tomorrow. I've got to find some guests that's not actually going to the game because I'm not there. I've got to find somebody that's not going. We're going to be doing an extended, like we did for the Leon game, extended match build-up show. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be live here from 6:30 all the way through until 7:30, giving you the build up and everything. Hopefully the Wi-Fi will work, and we might get a cheeky little 1 minute of Mike or Budgie or somebody from the ground.
I'll try, mate.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best as well.
Yeah.
And fingers crossed, we will be back with a live match reaction on after the game. Fingers crossed, if I'm allowed, I will be, because we would have won 3-0. Oh, the man, the myth, the legends, Dan, 12 Miles TV, 3 legends in a room, up the hammers and the clats. Obviously, yeah. Come on, send them toffees down.
Yeah, keep it up, Dan. Keep going, mate.
Send them toffees down. I hope you well, mate. Hope you well. The lack of the Sean Dyche effect has worked, Dan. What's your thoughts on that, mate? Sack Sean Dyche, 2 wins and a draw. What's going on? But I hope
he stay up. I like Dan. He's a nice lad. He's a good lad. I mean, I really do hope they go send Everton down, because that would be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Right then, my favourite question. Fast forward, what are we? Exactly 24 hours, 15 minutes until kickoff. You've got all of those players, the backroom staff, the subs bench in the dressing room. It's the final word, the final speech. What are you saying to them, Mike?
Oh, well, I think it's done, isn't it? What the Frankfurt bloke said? You pinned that up on the bloody wall. He said, this is what they think they're going to do to us. Come on, get out there. I think the motivational speech is done.
Yeah.
Just like it was for the Lyon game, mate. I mean, honestly, I love seeing things like that. I'm thinking, yes. Yeah. I bet Moyes loved seeing that. I bet he did.
Yeah. And, he was very reserved in his response to it.
He was. I like David Moyes in the way he reacts. We're very
fortunate to be where we are, and we're very happy that things are going well.
Declan Rice didn't show the same politeness, though.
Well, he didn't, no. But no, I just tell him, hey, come on, this is the biggest game in 40-odd years. Get out there.
Yeah.
And give it everything you got. Don't leave nothing in the changing rooms.
Yeah, I agree with Mike 100%. You got to open up and you say, remember Leon, remember when they gave us that motivation?
Yeah.
Read this, boys, and stick it to the wall.
Yeah.
Read that and just tell me how you feel. And then, listen, that's all you've got to do, isn't it, really, to be fair? To get these boys motivated, you just got to, you got to give them no hope. And they'll show you what no hope looks like.
Yeah. Boys, just go out there, give absolutely everything you've got, whatever the team lineup David Moyes puts out, go out there. This is the biggest game for a lot of your careers, and we'll see you in Sevilla. We will see you in Sevilla. Heard that Jake needs an emergency dentist appointment. Thank you very much, Robert. Thank you very much. I will not be attending anything else but sitting in that sofa from about 7:45 all the way through until 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Trust me. Antonio says Liverpool quadruple and Everton down. I like Burnley. Amount of money Everton spent compared to them is ridiculous indeed. Not quite sure about the Liverpool quadruple though. Not quite sure about that. But the second part, Everton down, 100%. But anyway, we're going to leave it there ahead of the momentous, massive and marvellous game that takes place tomorrow night at the London Stadium. Content building up to that tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for my guests, Budgie and Mike, tonight.
Thank you.
You too. Make sure you enjoy yourselves tomorrow. Don't drink too much. Don't consume too much alcohol. I'm
on teetotal tomorrow. I'm not allowed to drink.
Yeah, brilliant. From me, Budgie and Mike, come on, you irons. We'll see you tomorrow.
Come on,
nervous, I tell you.
See you soon.